Hi, dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Well, I regret that yesterday, due to the YouTube upload, I couldn't really bring you the Cricket Happening show, but it gives me more pleasure in seeing that more and more people are joining me as subscribers. Thank you very much for that. And today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry you through England into India into the IPL, and then I take you to the first Test match, which is happening right now at Bridgetown in Barbados, the first Test match between Australia and West Indies. But first, let me talk about the England's position there. England actually not retaining. They are England have England remained the number one spot. In fact, by winning the Test series against Zimbabwe today, today was the last day of this Test series, because this is in fact the series has been leveled by England. One going to Sri Lanka and one to, so it's only a two Test series, and in fact Sri Lanka lost this Test match by 8 wickets. So England winning the match by 8 wickets, and today it was just a mere formality. It all started with mahela Jayawardene and Angelo Matthews at the crease. Well, mahela Jayawardene could go only as far as 64 was concerned, of 4 fours. Angelo Matthews making 46. So that was the only resistance they had from yesterday's overnight score. From 238 for 7 was the time when it was mahela Jayawardene fell today, and then Angelo Matthews, and then after that Prasanna Jayawardene couldn't give any resistance. He was out for 2. Rangana Herath was out for 2, and Angelo Matthews, after playing a very good hand of 46 of 6 fours, also departed to Stephen Finn. But it was Graham Swan who was amongst the wickets. 40 overs, 1 maidens, 106 runs and 6 wickets. His toil really reaped rewards there. And as far as England were concerned, well, England didn't have it easy. They had a very good target of just 90 odd runs to get. Well, they definitely lost wickets. As Tilakatne Dilshan once again, befuddling Andrew Strauss by clean bowling him for a duck with a ball that turned. And then Jonathan Trott walked back to the pavilion. LBW bowled Rangana Herath for 5. And at times looked like, and that is the time when we saw that Alistair Cook put himself into the real quick gear. He started stroking boundaries. Kevin Peterson was there, who was, as you know, coming with ounces of confidence there, came in and stroked some sweet sixes. In fact, he finished with a 6 of the bowling of Tilakatne Dilshan when he smote him over to the stands to actually bring the winning run, at which time Alistair Cook was not out on 49 with 6 fours, and Kevin Peterson was not out on 42 with 4 fours and 2 sixes. 97 for 2. England actually leveling the series 1-1. By doing that, they have their number one spot in Test cricket today, which they would be definitely proud of. And the man of the match was Kevin Peterson, and man of the series, very rightly so, went to mahela Jayawardene for back-to-back centuries in both the Test matches and some consistent performance there. And one more thing that I would like to say here is this was the just retirement series which finished here, but it was really fought really hard by both the teams, and we had a very good game of Test cricket here. As I said, England getting into the number one spot, and what is going to be important is how they consistently maintain that number one spot, because as Ricky Ponting, the former Australian captain, mentioned, it is one thing to be number one, but to actually have, retain that spot on a consistent basis is takes some real doing, and that's what one has to wait and see whether England have it in them to do it. Well, now let me take you to India now. Right now, India, I'm taking you to the match between. The match was between Chennai Super Kings and Deccan Chargers, which is happening right now between Chennai Super Kings and Deccan Chargers at Visakhapatnam. And Chennai Super Kings currently are 44 for 2 in 6 overs. They are going at a good rate of 7.33. In fact, they are 2 wickets down. Murali Vijay was out for 2. And Suresh Raina was looking good, was out for 16 of 12 balls with 3 fours. Currently, Faf du Plessis is batting on 24, a very aggressive 24 of 17 deliveries, 1 4 and 2 sixes. Subramaniam Badrinath has just entered the scene. He is not out on 1. I will come back to that, dear fans and friends. Now, I will also take you to this match which happened. This is the match which happened before this particular match, and that was Royal Challengers Bangalore versus Delhi Daredevils. Royal Challengers Bangalore winning this match by 20 runs. They were the ones who batted first, putting up a score of 157 for 8 of their 20 overs. And the person who really led the momentum to the innings and took it till the end was A.B. de Villiers, who scored 64 runs of 42 deliveries, 6 fours and 2 sixes. He had good company from Vinay Kumar, who made 18 of 16 balls with 1 4. Other than that, it was Andrew McDonald at the top of the order coming in as an opener, making 30 of 19 balls with 4 fours and 2 sixes. So they had a good start there. But Andrew McDonald was the one who was very aggressive. Other than that, there's not much to really talk about. 157 for 8 was what Royal Challengers put up on the board. Irfan Pathan, 4 overs, cost him 47 runs. Again, Doug Bracewell was amongst the wickets, 3 for 32 for Doug Bracewell. And Mon Markel had 2 for 30 and 1 apiece to Shabazz Nadeem and Glenn Maxwell. Delhi Daredevils, they actually finished 20 runs short, and Delhi Daredevils went 137 for 7 of their 20 overs. Aaron Finch was very aggressive right from the word go when he crashed Zahir Khan for boundaries, and he made 24 balls with 3 fours. Virendra Sehwag was the first wicket to go, gone out for a duck, being the captain of the Delhi Daredevils team, as Zahir Khan took him, caught by Cheteshwar Pujara. Namanoja attacked by making 33 of 26 balls, 4 fours and 1 6. But later on, wickets started falling at regular intervals, and it was Muthaiya Muralidharan who came in and struck the big blows, taking the wickets of Finch. Then he had Namanoja, and he also dismissed Glenn Maxwell, the hard hitter from Australia. Venugopal Rao was out for 18. Irfan Pathan was left the job to once again see whether he can take them to victory, but he couldn't do that. He was run out for 24 of 15 balls, 2 fours and 1 6. In the end, the victory was Royal Challengers Bangalore, winning by 20 runs. The bowling figures, it was Daniel Bratton, but it was Muthaiya Muralidharan, 4 overs no maiden, 25 runs on 3 wickets, bowled splendidly. 1 for 36 for Zahir Khan, 1 for 28 for Vettori, and 1 for 11 for Andrew McDonald. Well, now as I said, from the IPL, I will take you down to West Indies now. In West Indies, we are looking at the first day's play in the first test match, which is played here at the Kensington Oval, Bridgetown in Barbados. Normally, Bridgetown, Barbados is a very, very fast pitch. That has been the history as far as Bridgetown, Barbados is concerned. But today, when the commentators looked at the pitch, they said that there was no greenish tinge available. And well, for West Indies, a very watchful start. They have not lost any wicket. They won the toss, elected to bat, and Craig Brathwaite is not out on 11 with 1 boundary. Adrian Barath has 20 to his name with 2 boundaries. And let me tell you, West Indies had a watchful start, a very fine morning, a sunny morning here at Bridgetown in Barbados. Absolutely sunlit and very good for cricket. Well, so right now they are 32 for no loss. A very watchful start by the West Indian openers. The bowling, well, it has been good. Ben Hilfernos, Peter Siddle and Ryan Harris have been operating, and they have been bowling into the right areas too. As far as West Indies are concerned, West Indies, I think Sunil Narine, the right-arm off spinner, is sorely missed because he did very well in the one-dayers, and I'm sure the Australian batsmen would be very happy that Sunil Narine is not there in the West Indies team, because it was very difficult to pick him up, and I'm sure in test matches he would be a very difficult proposition, because you have a lot of the closing cordons with the slip, the forward shot leg, the silly point. It would have been very good to see how the Australian batsman actually shaped up to this young off-spinner Sunil Narine, but unfortunately he's out there doing IPL duties. And I think one thing that I would like to state here is that IPL should be played at such a time when each and every team, I think test matches and one-day internationals are very, very important, and all the main players are to be available. Now look at West Indies; they don't have Dwayne Bravo, who is doing IPL duty. According to me, that is not something that has to be. I think IPL should be played at such a time where all the players are available. They should see to it that there are no cricket tournaments scheduled all across the world, and it's only the IPL, at least for 1.5 months. the ICC should make a particular provision, according to me, saying that during the IPL there wouldn't be any matches going on. But again, that is also a very tough thing to do, because as you know now, all the countries have been following the Indian Premier League. Like Australia has their Big Bash, South Africa coming up with South African Premier League, Sri Lanka probably failed there, but Bangladesh had their Premier League. So probably we could have done that if only Indian Premier League was there. But now I think even what I am saying also probably doesn't hold much water, because as you know, cricket galore, and it's very difficult. Cricket is it's become so commercial nowadays. Well, but I strongly feel that they have to make something, because it's like every player has to be available. As far as test matches and one day cricket are concerned, their teams want their best people to play. They want the spectators to come to the ground. And Wayne Bravo is not playing for West Indies today. Sunil Narine, the off spinner, is missed. Well, this is my point. I don't know whether you friends and subs agree with me, but unfortunately I don't think that could be incorporated. As you know, there are a lot of Premier Leagues going on all around the world with different countries now. So I think it's a stiff proposition for the ICC too. Well, let's look at the cricket update here. Right now, coming in from the ACA VDCA Stadium, Visakhapatnam in the IPL 2012, where Chennai Super Kings are playing Deccan Chargers. Chennai Super Kings are 63 for 2. Deccan Chargers were the one that won the toss and put the Chennai Super Kings into bat. And I'm going to take you live over there and see what is happening. Right now, they are 63 for 2 in 8 overs. And well, it's Ankit Sharma who actually picked up the wicket, the first wicket today, which he picked up by clean bowling Murli Vijay. He's there right now, and Ankit Sharma has bowls to Badrinath. Badrinath gets a flighted ball in the middle stump, and he plays it on the offside. So Badrinath is not out on 5. Faf du Plessis is looking good, not out on 39 of 24 balls. He has 4 sixes. So Faf du Plessis has been looking very, very aggressive. In fact, he hit Ankit Sharma for a 6. And he has been doing it with customary regularity. He has 4 sixes, so he's the one who is looking the danger man. 39 not out of 24 balls. He's throwing his bat really, and he's doing very well. The partnership now has yielded 21 runs. As I again take you live, as the 8th over has just been finished. After 8 overs, the Chennai Super Kings 63 for 2 against Deccan Chargers. The current run rate is 7.87. Faf du Plessis is looking absolutely pleasing. 39 not out of 24 balls right now in the middle, taking strike. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the cricket show for today. No, not for today. For now, I'll be back with the first day's play report in West Indies and Australia, and also about the IPL. That's it, and see you all tomorrow. See you all later. Thank you.